Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Goddess Worshipers Thanksgiving. Yes, tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is the big day. It's Goddess Worshipers Thanksgiving. And um, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So maybe that's something to be grateful for, that I have health insurance and that I can see a doctor if I need to. That's one thing to be thankful for. And we're having uh, people come by. Saw some our our landlord is coming by to check on us. So I guess we should be grateful that we got somebody to check on us, make sure we're doing all right. What else do we have to be thankful for? We could be thankful for, but we don't like the landlord coming by. We don't like that. It's actually a landlady. Landlady. We should be specific and say landlady. Um, yeah, we can be grateful for vegan feast. If you're not familiar with vegan, that's vegetarianism, only minus eggs and milk also. And um, vegan vegan is completely vegetarian. There's no animal food whatsoever. And yeah, dairy and eggs are not vegetarian for real. So vegan Thanksgiving and a goddess worshippers Thanksgiving. Now, why do we want to be vegan on Thanksgiving? Don't we eat meat all the rest? Don't I eat meat all the rest of the year? Yes, but only out of medical necessity. Um, I discovered that eating meat prevented me from having near fatal allergy attacks. It smoothed over my immune system and made my immune system run smoothly and nicely again. Um, and a lot of my allergies resolved after I went back on meat. So there's a reason to eat meat, but we don't have to eat meat all the time, like all year round. We don't have to eat meat all around the whole year. We don't have to eat meat every day, and we don't have to eat a lot of meat, just a little meat. So um, on vegan Thanksgiving, which is Goddess Worshippers Thanksgiving, I like to take a day off from eating the animals and give the animals a break for a change. Um, I believe in um, caring about animals and caring for animals because they have souls too, and they're pure in spirit, they're innocent souls. They don't really deserve to be eaten or deserve to be mistreated, but humans can't help it. We're a meat eating species. So because we're a meat eating species and we can't help it, we're actually omnivores. So we can eat a lot of different foods. But I found out that I specifically have a necessity where I have to eat meat. So I have to eat meat. I have to have meat in my diet, and I can't go without meat. But I can go without meat for a day out of the whole year, or a day out of the whole year. I can refrain from eating meat, but I have to eat meat regularly. So I don't know how often I have to eat meat. Probably 3 or 4 times a week, at least. Um, I often have vegetarian and vegan meals where I just skip eating meat altogether and just eat plant-based meals. And that's probably good for me. Um, but we're giving the animals a break for one day out of the year. One day out of the year, we're giving them a break. It was Goddess's special day. to honor the goddess. We refrain from eating meat for the goddess's sake. And this goddess worshippers Thanksgiving is a time to be grateful. If you want to celebrate with me, by all means, celebrate with me and honor this day dedicated to Goddess and her harvest, her bounty, her generosity to us, all the foodstuffs that we need to survive. Let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate the glorious harvest. And why do we not celebrate on the Christian Thanksgiving? Why don't we celebrate Christian Thanksgiving instead and celebrate with all the Christians and of some Jews that also observe Thanksgiving? Why don't we observe their Thanksgiving? Well, because their Thanksgiving celebrates the destruction of our Native American brothers and sisters. And this is very serious. This is true. They lie to us. They lie and say that it's a harvest festival and that they're celebrating the bounteous harvest and things to be thankful for. But the number one thing that the Pilgrims were grateful for was the destruction of their enemies, the Indians. And by that I mean American Indians. So let's not celebrate the destruction of our Native American brothers and sisters. Let's not observe their Thanksgiving, the Christian Thanksgiving. Because the Christian Thanksgiving celebrates the destruction of indigenous and native peoples and people who were here first, who had a claim to the land that was righteous, and it was stolen from them by the white man who felt that manifest destiny justified any action, and any action was justified. Any action, no matter how cruel, was justified by their God. Their God sanctioned and gave the rubber stamp of approval, a rubber stamp of approval for their genocide. So let's not celebrate that Thanksgiving. Let's not observe that Thanksgiving, because that Thanksgiving has a different meaning. And this Thanksgiving it's open, and all Native Americans are welcome to celebrate Goddess Worshippers Thanksgiving. There's so many fall festivals and harvest festivals in the past, and one of the big ones was Mabon, which falls in September, and Mabon is a harvest festival. It celebrates the fall, and it celebrates the festival of the fall season and the harvest. So, yeah, we can celebrate. And of course, if you really want a September holiday that is Christian, like if you are a Christian, what about Michaelmas? Michaelmas has almost completely been eradicated and totally forgotten by moderns. Moderns don't observe Michaelmas at all. But you might want to observe Michaelmas. It celebrates the Archangel Michael, and used to be a harvest festival. There were baked goods, there were little gingerbread cookies, and that festival, Michaelmas, was to cover up for more ancient harvest festivals and celebrations that were observed throughout Europe before the advent of Christianity. So you're not doing a bad thing if you observe Michaelmas. It's not destructive of anyone's indigenous beliefs or original religions. Yes, it was supposed to cover for those religions and have a festival that covered up those religions and allowed people to still celebrate at the same time of year that they were used to. But Um, yeah, if you're a Christian, go ahead and observe Michaelmas. If you're not a Christian and you're a goddess worshiper, then please celebrate goddess worshipers Thanksgiving with us, because it represents a more ancient holiday of celebrating the fall season and the glorious harvest feast that had nothing to do with the destruction of the Indians. So that's it. Please enjoy. Please enjoy a slice of vegan pumpkin pie. And I like vegan pumpkin pie. It's my favorite. I'm going to have a lot of work cut out for me, especially since I have a doctor's appointment that day. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do my best to provide a vegan feast. And I'll see you next time.